We have to discuss a question that gets asked a lot. How do I know what macronutrients, from what sources, and how much should I get? First of all, what are macronutrients? Vitamins and minerals are traditionally considered macronutrients because they are essential to our health, meaning we have to get them from food to live. There are also non-essential macronutrients, for example, flavonoids that are health-promoting but not essential. There is only one way to know if you are actually getting enough macronutrients. You see, eating enough macronutrients and having enough macronutrients in your body are two different things. For example, we may eat all the vitamin B12 we want, but if we have pernicious anemia, our intestines don't absorb any. So the only way to honestly know if we are getting enough macronutrients is to measure them from blood. The problem is that these tests are costly and won't necessarily be covered by health insurance. So the second best way is to eat a good variety of macronutrient-rich foods and hope you'll get enough of macronutrients from those. The good thing is that if you eat a balanced diet, you'll be getting at least 98% of your macronutrient needs. There are different classes of foods you should be eating because all of them have different macronutrient composition. Those are vegetables, also fruits, berries, fish, seeds, and nuts, dairy if you aren't allergic to milk protein, and that's it. Of course, you can and should eat more food groups, but the point is that those 4 food groups above will fuel your macronutrient needs. There are a couple of exceptions. The first one is vitamin D. Nowadays, most of the Western world isn't getting nearly enough sun and eating enough fish all around the year to get their vitamin D level up. Most people in the Western world have at least moderate vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is essential for many metabolic processes in our bodies besides strong bones that we usually know of. Vitamin D deficiency raises the risk of diabetes, some cancers, dementia, cardiovascular diseases, etc. Vitamin D concentration should be taken from the blood sample for every single person to identify the right amount of supplementation. Most adults need at least 50 micrograms a day to get to the greater than 100 nanomoles per liter target concentration. The second one is mineral iodine. We don't get enough iodine from our water sources and food. Most people in the Western world have a moderate iodine deficiency that can lead to many unpleasantries. Iodine is, of course, most known for its function in thyroid hormones. A fully functioning thyroid gland needs at least the urine concentration taken from urine for practical purposes greater 100 micrograms per liter. Most of us need an iodine supplement to cover the need, but the right amount depends on your iodine levels. But what about multivitamin? Can I just take one pill per day and forget the problem? Unfortunately, it is not that simple. First of all, multivitamins have many macronutrients combined into one pill, but they contain just a tiny amount and doesn't really do anything in your body. For example, a typical multivitamin has 5 through 20 micrograms of vitamin D. That is not nearly enough to cover your needs. Of course, taking a multivitamin doesn't hurt. In extensive studies, there hasn't been any rise in mortality, but no lowering effect also. If you have a deficiency in any macronutrient, you probably need that macronutrient in a larger dose. All in all, eating a variety of food from at least 4 main food groups, you will cover 98% of your macronutrient needs. In cases of diseases, primarily intestinal, that can cause malabsorption, you should consider measuring macronutrient levels or consult with a competent doctor. Vitamin D measurement and supplementation is unavoidable if you want to get your metabolism going, so mark this on your calendar.